Jim, did either player in red today have a shot at playing tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Kinger. I wouldn't think so. You know, when they're in red, they're getting closer, obviously. But we'll have to. I haven't talked to them or Kinger. We'll take a look and see how they felt. They did pretty good though. I mean, it wasn't a hard practice though.
Knowing that they're close, how exciting has it been that the team has continued to get results despite all four of those guys not being available for the last 5 years?
Yeah. I don't know if I would say it's been exciting. It's what we need to do. We need to get points, and nothing changes when you bring new guys into the lineup. Sometimes, you know, you think, oh, we've done our work. These guys are going to help us. You lose your edge mentally, and it doesn't matter who you're bringing in the lineup. So, you know, our job was to, and it never changes, win games, collect points. And, you know, without those guys, the guys have done a pretty good job of that so far. But, you know, the mindset can't change when and if those guys do come in.
Assuming the mindset does stay the same, which I'm sure is the goal, do those guys look kind of like a deadline acquisition when you can bring in potentially 4 players after that?
I mean, I guess you could look at it that way. That hasn't been the way that I've looked at it. You know, we had for a stretch there, we had when we had RV in, and I think we had 3 full games anyways. We got to look at what our team was. We're really happy with our team. So it's just a matter of getting back to that. We're excited about that team if we can get that team back on the ice.
Jim, going back to last night, do style points matter? Like, you got the 2, but clearly it wasn't one of your best efforts.
Right. So style points matter certainly at the time and during the game, but we've moved on already. And we've had style points earlier in this year. Really, when we got in the first part of our poor stretch, and I think I mentioned this, we played really quite well. We were up 2-0, 3-1, breakaways, 2-on-1s, couldn't get the other one. And so I would have said we deserve style points for that game, but we lost. Now we don't even remember those. We just know where we're at today, and we know that we put 2 points in the bank last night, and then we have to play better against Dallas.
The focus on wins and losses and prioritizing how your team performs over how the other team might want to play, is that situational? Like, is there ever a point in the season if you rack up 6 in a row, 7 in a row, is there ever a point where you reevaluate those priorities? Or is that just how you believe you have to prepare?
Yeah, no, I would never reevaluate that. I think a lot of times you can get in trouble overthinking things as a player, as a coaching staff. The game is hard. The game is simple, but it's hard. It's a difficult game. And, you know, if you focus on the most important things and keep it simple that way, you're probably going to give yourself the best chance night after night. And we can always get thinking about this and that, and you get away from your core and get the players thinking too much. Sometimes I've seen that, you know, not go as well as you would want it to go. So we're on guard for that. Just focusing and keeping it pretty straightforward day after day.
A couple guys off of last night's game have said that the team's attitude after giving up a goal is very proactive, like let's get the next one, whereas a month ago maybe the team would have sunk a bit. Is that an example of the mindset being back to where you'd like it to be?
I would say so, and you earn your way back to that type of a mindset. So now we were maybe a little bit fragile. I think we feel a little bit more solid now, and you know what? Okay, this happens, and let's keep going. We've got good players. Sooner or later, if we do the right thing, somebody's going to get one. So I would say that goes hand in hand a little bit. Sometimes when you're not feeling good, you just feel like, oh no, not again. You try to guard against that, but you know we're all human, and sometimes it's difficult to do.